Hi folks, this is Jean and welcome to a new video. Just want to make a summary what I did on the house front facing the south. As you can see, the wooden elements on the front of the house have weathered. The brown color has faded and the white has gradually turned gray over time. In previous videos, I showed how I renovated the front siding on the first floor as well as the ceiling of the balcony. Ideally, I should have started from the top floor and worked my way down, but real life often changes our priorities, so I ended up working from the bottom up. This is the top floor. I replaced the window sills with wooden windows sills. Looking back, you can see that the window sills were made of galvanized sheet metal. I made my own from scrap wood I found at the recycling site. Here is a clever trick I came up with to make the window sills deeper than the width of the board I had on hand. I was working with a board that was only 15 centimeters wide, which wasn't quite deep enough for what I needed. Instead of finding a new wider board, I decided to get creative. To solve the problem, I added extra width by attaching a second board. What I did was nail a perpendicular board along the edge of the original one, which allowed me to extend the depth of the sill to the size I needed without having to buy additional materials. This method worked out perfectly and saved me both time and money while still achieving the desired look. Using my trusty multi-tool, I carefully sanded the surface, blending everything seamlessly so that the difference became completely invisible. I also went ahead and replaced the door step of the balcony door, which was overdue for an upgrade. The previous step was nothing more than a flimsy piece of siding, and to make matters worse, it was half rotten from years of wear and exposure to the elements. It wasn't even properly attached to the floor, which made it both unsightly and unsafe. I knew it had to be fixed sooner rather than later, so I did it. Moving forward, we come across another windowsill gleaming with a fresh coat of paint, adding a clean and polished look to the space. In addition to the windowsills, I also addressed another issue: the exposed electrical cables, which were installed on top of the walls, leaving them unsightly and vulnerable. I used small pieces of wood to neatly cover the cables. Everything looks much nicer now. After finishing the improvements, I turned my attention to the floor, which had years of dirt and dust built up. I cleaned it thoroughly and applied a coat of wood oil to bring out the natural grain and protect it. Unfortunately, I ran out of wood oil, so I have to wait until next summer to apply a second coat. I will not buy a new bucket this year. Of course, the boards that are painted white will have to wait until next summer to their final coat. This will be the last stage of the outdoor renovation, which will involve renting a personal lift to reach to those higher areas. Despite that, the space feels much more inviting, no longer just an unwelcoming storage area, but a place that encourages people to move through and enjoy. So this was it. Follow for the next videos. There would be more about inside renovation because we are closing the outdoor season. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Goodbye.